Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day, he put him down. But a war is known to change a man, and the whiskey's known.
Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. It's 9 o'clock, November 5th. I had right at 8:15, somewhere right in there, a great big doe came in. And I looked up, out about 200 yards across field, there was this giant 6-point. Great big old deer. I bet he weighs 300 pounds. He's gray-bodied, great big fat belly. I mean, he's a very old deer. Spindly rack, super wide, decently tall. You know, I was going to plug him. Well, I hit my can call and he come running right over here. Seen that doe come in like a fish on a string. He got 22 yards from me. I was getting ready to flip the safety off on my Raven because I'm hunting with the Raven this year. You know, trying to get into crossbow a little bit. Y'all know me, I hunt with my Bowtech more than anything. But I'm trying to switch things up a little bit. I had fun with the crossbow I used last year, so I bought a Raven. That's nor here nor there. So right as I get ready to flip to safety, I hear this ruckus. So I look, and sure enough, a damn pug and a chihuahua come running in and start biting at my buck and ran him out of here as fast as he came in. The doe took off one direction, the buck took off the other direction. I was hoping he would try and circle back around to get to that doe because I got estrus out. He was smelling it and he could see her like she was like the greatest decoy ever. So they're chasing here in Indiana. So I got a little break, so I figured I'd shoot a little intro video because I haven't posted nothing in probably 6-7 months. I didn't really do much fishing. I think I made it out like 5 times the entire year, and that might be stretching it. Like, that could be exaggerating. Mostly I worked on my house, teaching my son how to do things and how to work on cars and whatnot. My stepson moved in with us last year, right after deer season, and I've been teaching him how to deer hunt and how to fish, and we've been building a brand new garage together, a 2-car garage. That's been our personal project. We started homesteading the house and got chickens and built stuff for that. And so I just haven't had a video. So this video is probably just going to be me talking in my stand because I don't feel like I'm going to see anything, but it is rut and it is still very early. So I'm going to quit talking and I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. It is almost 10:30. Right at 10:02, I let a bolt fly. I didn't have any hope for the day after them dogs ran off my big buck and the doe. We had a smaller doe come in, not no great big monster, but she's a nice size. She come in and was 10 yards. I stuck a bolt through her. I had about a 6-inch window to shoot through. She went, without getting the rangefinder, I'd say she's about 75 yards over to my right. She was standing there for the last 20 minutes and fell over about 5 minutes ago. So I'm just chilling here, waiting to see if anything else happens to come in while I'm waiting for her to expire. Using the Raven R20 with a Killer Instinct speed ring scope. I bought this R20 broken in pieces, so I don't have a whole lot of money in it. Took a little bit to get it up and going, but I absolutely love this bow. It's short, it's super narrow. That was the whole reason of ever wanting one, because my Barnett did just fine. Last year was my first year that I kind of went crossbow. I've used them here and there, but I never went like crossbow. I didn't go strictly crossbow this year. I've had the compound out. See, I've been on, this is the 6th hunt. Had my compound out for the 6th. So this is only, my 2nd hunt or 3rd. No, I've been out 7 times. Yeah, this is my 7th hunt. So I've had this out 3 times this year. This is my 3rd hunt with my Raven. Got to let one fly. Shooting coarse Raven bolts with Luminoc Nox. Grim Reaper Pro Series 4 blades. Open on impacts. Same ones I used last year. Left devastating holes. She made it about 4 feet after her muley, and I could just see the buckets of blood coming out of her. I mean, just sprayed everything as she ran off. The shot was about 2 inches off my mark. But we're going to sit here for a while, and we're going to make sure that deer expires. And then I'll take y'all down and show y'all the blood trail, and hopefully we can find my crossbow bolt, because even though it was a 10-yard shot, I'm going to be honest with you, I can't see my Luminoc, and they are brand new Luminocs, and yes, they do work. For example, a lot of people have trouble with these. I've been using lighted Nox for a while. Everybody says that the Raven Nox are horrible. They have little things on them for size adjustment. You just take your pocket knife and cut a couple of them off and set them in there until you find the fit that you like. I got mine to where they're very easy to shut off with your finger. You just take it and you just kind of pull on it. It shuts right off. It doesn't turn on when I put it in the bowl. See, it's in the bow. It's not on. So, I don't know if it's, because I've used Luminoc and other lighted Nox before, and I know to trim them. So, if y'all are watching this, I know this ain't a review video. I will make one of my Raven and my Luminocs. But, trim them, and they'll work just fine. I promise you. That's what those little, I don't know what to call tabs, I guess, like little hump tabs on it, all around it, where it goes into the shaft. You just cut one off, set it in there, and if it feels too tight, pull it back off. You should be able to pop that in there with your hand, with just your thumb, and have a little pressure. And then it should go right in and get real tight, and then you have to really push to get it to light. And if it does that, you're fine. But always just start one at a time. Don't take more than you need, because you will make them too loose. But other than that, I'm just rambling on because I don't know really what else to do. Them dogs came in, ran everything off. I really didn't expect to see anything today. And for me to get that doe, that's amazing. Y'all got to see Youth Weekend. Nanny Bug's on the board with 2. 2 days ago. No. See, it's Sunday. They went out Wednesday. Either Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. I'll have to look on my phone. But the wife and the son went out. The wife shot her a doe, 10-yard shot too. About 300 yards to my right is her tree stand on the other side of this thicket. And my son, as the crow flies, is about 500 yards straight in front of me on the other side of the lake. And he made a beginner rookie mistake. And he sent one and clipped a branch. It happens. He didn't want to get up to take the shot because they had pegged him out. And he's using a bear compound. And so with his big linkiness, he was able to lean over his stand to take that shot, and it was only like 15 yards from what I could see, and he grazed the top of her back. He clipped a small limb. I seen the limb that was cut, and he clipped the top of her back. A deer will live. It's fine. But it kind of upset him a little bit, and I'm proud of him. You know, he was able to, still get a shot off. Got a little tunnel vision, didn't see the limb. It happens. I've hit limbs. I don't care who you are. If you're a hunter, you miss, you hit stuff. If there's a hunter out there that says he doesn't, he's a liar. It's that simple. But I'm super proud of him. He's come a long way. I'm super proud of my wife. This is her 3rd year, and she has killed 2 of her 3 deer without me. Her very first deer, I was at work. Her buck, I was with her in the blind, and then her 3rd deer, which was the doe that she shot the other day, I was at work again. So I'm super proud of her, and they're bringing home food, and it couldn't make me feel any better. And I finally got to plug one. It's kind of like a pattern with me. You can ask my boy Jones. Big Bub don't usually put his first deer down until November. Like, I make it through all of early archery. Right before gun is when I start putting them down. I was really hoping to have that buck down though. For the ones that do watch my video, he was a giant 6-point, like super gray body. If y'all seen Nana's buck that she got 2 seasons ago, or last season? Yeah, last year. Yeah, last season. She got a giant 8. Phil dressed it like 235. Somewhere in there. I have it written down. If y'all seen that video, the rack was a little smaller than Nana's, but it was only a 6. It didn't have any brow tines, but its body made hers look like a baby. I'm telling you, this thing was way over 300 pounds. I've never seen him. I do not have him on any of my cameras out here. We have over 5 cameras out here, and I have no idea where he come from. And it was an exciting morning. Them dogs I was kind of angry at, but I'm gonna quit talking because that's probably been rattling on about 10 minutes. Sorry, but appreciate y'all watching, and we'll get to tracking here in just a few. All right, y'all. So shot was all right. I done moved a bunch of stuff, but I got hair right here. Digging through here trying to find my bolt, even with a lighted knock. It was a pain in the ass to find. It was right there. We'll make a few steps up, and you get the first bit of blood right there, like literally 2 steps from where I shot, and then I can see blood all the way up through here. So we're gonna get tracking. All right, so I have made it about 10 yards. Let's see here. That tree right there is where I shot her, that little skinny one. Right at the end of them dead branches. As y'all can see, This blood trail is not hard to follow. Like, I can see it 10 yards up. So we're about 30 yards in. Y'all can see that blood isn't hard to follow. Zoom this up a little bit. Yeah. I don't think she's much farther. Back in a little bit. So we were just standing right there by that down tree, and I showed you all this blood. And I seen her fall over from my stand. And I was sitting here just kind of looking, you know, just being slow and quiet. Falling blood, painted here and here. And I happened to look up. Boom. Right there she lays. There she be. Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. Anyway, it is still November 5th on a Sunday. It's right at like 2:45. We're out for an evening hunt in the ground blind on a different piece of property. Got the Nana Bug with me. She's on trigger today. She's going to use my Raven. We're going to try and get her a buck or another doe. I told her that she had to kind of wait a little bit before she got to go back out because, you know, I wanted to hunt a little bit and Mommy needed to get one. Well, Mommy got hers on Friday and I got one this morning. So Nana Bug's back out on the trigger. So wish us luck. There's a doe walking right there. Hopefully she comes in and Nana Bug can plug her. See y'all here in a little bit. Hey y'all, Big Bub Outdoors. We had a doe come in about 10 minutes ago, 20 yards from us. Stayed in the thick stuff, so Nana couldn't get a shot. It is just a little after 6:10. End of legal shooting light is 6:14, so we're packing up and heading out. We will be back out at it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know, thank God that I got one this morning. A crappy hunt turned into a really nice hunt, and I got to bring food home for my family. Got to catch up with her because she's still got two. You want to talk to him? Say hi.
Hi.
She's a little camera shy, but other than that, she's a hell of a hunter. But she's got two. Wife got one Friday, and well, you sure it was Friday and not Thursday?
It was
It was Thursday?
Yeah.
Might have been Thursday. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her. It was either Thursday or Friday. But anyway, she got one. So there's been 4 deer taken for our household now. So we're getting the freezer stacked back up. So I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next hunt.